Good morning, good morning, good morning, people, good people, good people. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr. It's another beautiful Monday morning. Y'all know what we do on Mondays. We move, we motivate, and we move and we motivate and we get you going with your week on Mondays. It's another great day in the neighborhood. We're here. We got another power pack week for you. The things that we're going to be talking about, that we're going to be dealing with. As y'all know, I'm dealing with principles that you can use in order to be able to make you, your business, your brand better every single day. Just 1% better every single day. That's what we do here. That's what we're talking about this week. Ha! This week, y'all see that? We're talking big business. And what do I mean? I'm feeling big right now. If y'all don't know the song by Canton Jones, go check it out on YouTube. It is a powerful song. I'm feel big right now. I came up with that idea listening to that song this weekend. But what does big stand for? Big is an acronym for bold, impactful, and genuine. Are you bold, impactful, and genuine when it comes to you and your business? So this is what we're going to be talking about this week. We're going to be talking about being bold. We're going to talk about being impactful. We're going to talk about being genuine. We're going to talk about big business mastery. How do you master being big in business? And then to cap it off, we're going to talk about doing big business in the 21st century. Because y'all know me, I'm about the 21st century way of doing business right here. Just want to show you we have our entrepreneur kit that we offer as one of the products that we have here. For those that may not be familiar, our entrepreneur kit is a product that we offer that takes you through the building and starting your business or growing your business, depending on where you are, so that you can check that out. You can go to our link tree, which is http linktree.com JNF Enterprises. It's the entrepreneur kit. Trust me, we're about building the 21st century company, business, brand. That's what we do. So this morning, like I said, we're going to talk about big business this morning. We're going to talk about being bold. What do we mean by being bold? Being bold as an entrepreneur, as we talk about on Thursdays, we think differently. Part of thinking differently is being bold in your innovativeness and being who it is that you wanna be. So let me read you the definition of bold. There's two that I really picked out that I thought were really good, and it says it's of a person, action, or idea, and it's showing an ability to take risk, confident, and courageous. Being bold means you're willing to take risk, be confident, and be courageous. And then the second definition is having a strong, vivid appearance. Being bold, having a strong, vivid appearance. That means as a 21st century entrepreneur, what do? What do? When you walk into a room or any platform that you are on, you have a vivid appearance. That's what being bold is, and that's what we want you to concentrate on this week. Having a vivid appearance, but being willing to take risks. Are you willing to take risks? That's what we as entrepreneurs do. We're willing to take risks. That's what makes us entrepreneur. If you look up the word entrepreneur, it is someone willing to take on the financial risk, more than just financial, but financial risk of starting a business or offering a product or service. Because not everybody, this entrepreneurship thing is not built for everybody. Big business is not built for everyone. Being courageous, being confident is not for everyone. Everybody isn't built like that. And I was watching, and I knew I was going to be talking about this topic this week, but as I was watching last night, the History Channel, and they have on Sunday evenings, or Sunday, actually it's all day, they usually run the series, the food that built America, and I've talked about this before, the men that built America, the cars that built America, all of those things. But last night or yesterday they were playing the food that built America. So they were talking about the different um, uh, owner, the different entrepreneurs that started certain businesses. Like they talked about McDonald's, they talked about Chick-fil-A, they talked about other Burger King, talked about all of these other businesses and how they were started. And last night, as I was watching the one that they were doing on Chick-fil-A and the owner of Chick-fil-A that started Chick-fil-A, and it was crazy because he was looking for a way to be able to, kind of create this sandwich that that was going to be different from everybody else's, and he finally gets it right, and he takes his time to make his sandwich different with the chicken, with the boneless chicken, and he gets it to where he pushes it to market, and he he gets in a relationship, gets in a friendship partnership with the Waffle House. Now, for those of us that know Chick-fil-A, y'all know Chick-fil-A is just like when it comes to chicken, it's the king of chicken sandwiches. There are other chicken sandwiches. They talked about Burger King and their chicken sandwich, and McDonald's with the chicken nuggets and everything, but Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich has been great. And it talked about him going through the process of trying different ways of being able to present with mustard or ketchup and all that. Nothing seemed to fit, but he got it perfect with the pickles, which what we see today, which is when you get a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, you get what on it? Two pickles. That's it. You can get the condiments on the side, but you get two pickles on the sandwich. That taste was what he was looking for. But he, in his boldness and his courageousness and his risk taking, he develops this friendship or partnership with the Waffle House. With the Waffle House, they sell his chicken sandwich at the Waffle House. That's where the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich started. Well, here's what happened. The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich at the Waffle House in the beginning outsells the waffles. So the owners of the Waffle House was not having it. You can't have your sandwich outselling the name of our business, the Waffle House. You can't have the chicken sandwich outselling our waffles. Not that anybody would know, because they would be the only one that would know the numbers, but they got in their feelings and they dissolved the partnership with the Chick-fil-A. And so he has to figure out something else to do, and he does, and he finally decides to take the risk and be courageous enough and confident enough in what he was doing to open up the first Chick-fil-A in a mall. It was down in Georgia, in Atlanta, I believe, was where it was. But he opens the first Chick-fil-A there, and y'all know the rest is history. But being bold and understanding that your brand, your product, what it is that you have to offer, you have to be confident enough. You got to be courageous enough. And that's what and watching all of those entrepreneurs that I watched on The Food That Built America, all of them were bold, especially back then, because they were innovating. And this was, I want to say, in the late 50s was when he did that. Either 50s or 60s, one of the two was when he started Chick-fil-A. But they were all bold because they were courageous. One, because they were going about and creating things that were new. They were starting, and they were starting industries. The Ray Kroc, who gets credit for McDonald's, but he wasn't the creator of the McDonald's restaurant. He took it to where it is today. I truly believe that. But he wasn't the creator of it. The McDonald's brothers created the fast food system that you see today. Ray Kroc just took McDonald's to that next level. And even all of them, they all were courageous, confident, and took risk because they didn't know what they were building was going to work. So they tried different things. Even the chicken nugget, they were trying to figure out that one of his franchisees gave them the suggestion, for the chicken nuggets and for the egg McMuffin. I believe the chicken nuggets, but I know the egg McMuffin. He had a franchise. One of his franchise owners suggested, came up with the idea for the egg McMuffin. But he still took the risk. He understood the mission of his restaurant. McDonald's has always been giving you quick, fast food on the go that you can eat with your hands. Notice, there's nothing that you eat at McDonald's that you can't eat with your hands or that you don't eat with your hands. Think about it. Think about everything that you eat at McDonald's. Think about everything that you eat at Burger King. Think about everything that you eat at Chick-fil-A. None of those things you eat with a fork. Unless you you just like that. But most of us, we not eating McDonald's food with a fork and knife. And that was what he stuck to. And the Egg McMuffin was a risk because nobody had done breakfast at that time. Chick-fil-A, nobody was doing, I think no one was doing a chicken sandwich like he was doing. You might have had KFC that was out, but they didn't have a chicken sandwich. KFC just within the last, I want to say 5-10 years, or no, I'm thinking about, I'm thinking them or Popeyes, just not long ago came out with the chicken sandwich, especially KFC, and I couldn't understand that. But Chick-fil-A was willing to, the Chick-fil-A owner was willing to take the risk and was confident enough in what he had. He was bold enough to believe that he had a product and that he was going to be able to offer service that was going to be customer service oriented. Notice the service that you get, the quality of service, I should say, that you get at a Chick-fil-A versus the other fast food restaurants. That's giving your employees or your internal customers the ability and the knowledge and information in order to be able to give them the service that you instilled in them to this day. And Mr. I want to say, I don't want to get his name wrong. That created Chick-fil-A. He's passed away, but his son still owned the Chick-fil-A franchise. But they were bold. He was bold in what he created because he went into a service industry that was fairly new at the time. But he was aware. He was willing to take the risk. He was confident in what he was doing. He was courageous. And that's the one thing that I can say about each of those entrepreneurs that I watched about last night. They all took risks. They all were confident, and they were all courageous. That's what being bold is about, y'all. So this week, what risk are you willing to take? How confident are you in your product and your services that you offer? And then are you courageous enough to make sure, or you courageous enough to put it out there and give people the product and services that you know that they're asking you for? But you've got to be willing to do it. You've got to be willing to take the risk. So what risk are you taking this week? What are you doing today that's going to move you forward the rest of this week, the rest of this year? This is the last week of the first quarter, y'all. The last week of the first quarter. So let's risk it. Let's risk it. Be confident in your product and your service. Be courageous in what you do. If you see something, go after it. You see something that you believe will work, go after it. Do it. Do it. What's on the other side of your boldness? It's a world. It's a world that you could possibly never have dreamed of. But you can't get there if you aren't bold enough. You gotta be bold this week. Let's be bold. You gotta be hungry. That's my thing. You gotta be hungry. Boldness is about being hungry, going after what it is that you want. We're gonna be bold today, y'all. Be bold and make that phone call. Be bold and sending that email. Be bold in your conversations this week. This is big business. This is what big business is about, y'all. We starting off being bold. Be bold. Be as bold as those men and women that were on the food that built America. Be confident in what you're creating. Walk into that meeting confident that what it is that you have to offer is what it is that those that you're meeting with need. You are the answer to someone's problem. You are the solution to someone's problem. But you got to act like it. You got to be bold like it. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr. What we doing this week? We're being bold. We're being bold. It's big business, y'all. That's what we do. We do big business. We don't do small business. We do big business. Let's go. Let's get it. Stay hungry. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a great, great day.